Hi everyone! We are back in Tyranny. Welcome back. I hope you've had a good break between episodes. Yeah. I guess I really have nothing to say. I don't know. Maybe I should make an intro. Actually, that would be kind of fun. Anyway, we are going to head right on in. So, last time, if we remember, Louise arrived in this valley. She has been fighting some people called Oathbreakers, some Vendrian Guard. She is here to put their rebellion down, and they have a time limit, or else Kairos' magic will kill everyone in the valley because the Scarlet Chorus and the Disfavored are being petty, and we gotta stop them from being petty because being petty in a conquest isn't really all that useful. Okay, um, menu. So yeah, we've got the pause menu here, and last time we killed this dude. We saved the enemy commander, or the friendly commander. We killed the enemy commander. We saved the friendly commander. So we might as well get into it. Now I think we need to solve a problem here, because okay, those guys I can talk to, but first, we need to solve this dispute. So, Scarlet Chorus Dude says the Archon demands all prisoners be given a chance to go to the chorus, and then these lying whore spawn, oh, that's nice, had their chance long ago. I say kill him. Okay. So, I'm gonna guess I have to solve this. So, Drastus, our valley girl, he says, the prisoner says his name's Tarkus Demos. Oh, that guy. Drastus let out a long sigh, tapping his gauntleted finger to his temple. Then I don't think this is a complicated matter. He dies. His family's been a driving force in the Vendrian Guard. Killing him should demoralize whatever's left of the Tarkus clan. I mean, yeah, but also, what is our other option? Okay, Mocking Blaze. These people just have horrible names. Like, I feel sorry for them. Anyway, Mocking Blaze says, but we must offer the enemy redemption. Should we, though? Well, save for their inbred nobles. Just ask the Queenslayer. Haha. The chanter lets out a hearty chuckle through an incomplete set of teeth. Oh, poor dude. No dental care in this world. But corpses can't serve the chorus. So, while mercy always pains me, it is what the voices of Narat commands. Oh, Drastus. We'd let you take prisoners, but you can't control them. You send these conscripts out on patrol and they never return, defecting all over again. I can't let this nonsense strategy continue. But I mean, it's what they're all about. And then Maki Blaze says, well, I insist this Oathbreaker be taken to the voices of Narat, leaving us at an impasse. Fortunately, we have a fate binder here to settle the matter for us. The chanter turns to you, an expectant smile creeping across her face. That's a her still? Wow. So, what say you? What should become of this prisoner? Okay, let's see. First, I can execute the Oathbreaker when chance to surrender is enough. 2, the chorus should be allowed its chance to recruit new warriors. It is in their, whole, creed, isn't it? And then 3, I can use what I did in the conquest. What gives? Last I was here, the disfavored showed a little more mercy to the enemy. True, they did. So, we might as well use that, because we've got the option because of our conquest. Drastus. The commander lets out a long sigh as he touches the wound by his neck. These filthy hill people spat on the surrender. We were fools ever to treat them as anything more than violent children. Mercy is what got us into this protracted fight. Let's not continue this mistaken strategy. Ugh. So I can either execute the Oathbreaker or the chorus. You know, I feel like executing him would do more, because if we kept him alive, what could he do? He could sell secrets, he could kill our own people, so we are killing him. The Scarlet Chorus does not like that, but the Disfavored likes it. Let's see. The Tearsmen can't be trusted. Rakes, thieves, and whores, nothing more. We were far too merciful the first time. Kid, that's a bit harsh. Drastus nods to a nearby warrior. Have this one tied up. He and his friends can watch each other rot in the sun. Really? Like, you don't just, kill him, you make him rot in the sun? God. Okay. Let's see. I won't keep you here any longer, Fatebinder. I know you have important business in the valley. Valley girl. Drastus salutes you, his iron gauntlet wrapping against his breastplate. For the glory of Kairos. End conversation. And end that voice, hopefully. Because I actually have stopped liking that voice. Let's see. Oh, Stone Shield. Oh, these two are the... Oh, is this the dude with his entrails falling out? Okay, Iron Walker. Fatebinder, pleasure to have you join us. You never really know if one of Tunon's officers is battle ready until the fighting breaks out. She nods with approval. You can clearly hold your own in a fight. Yes, I can. A broad-shouldered, disfavored soldier snaps to salute, and thank Kairos for that. There's been too much talk of late and not enough action. Well, I agree, and he agrees too. Excuse me. The Archon of War is planning his next move. Would you have him hasten his plans for your impatience? The superior officer glowers through the gap in her helm. Well, yeah, but you guys have failed. Bad. And this guy's scared. No, never, ma'am. Graven Ash protects. She holds her salute with a tightly clenched fist. I am just eager to see the Vendrian Guard buried under their own patched defenses. Need something? I mean, sure. Why hasn't the siege been resolved? Tell me about the disfavored Graven Ash protection. Graven Ash protects indeed. What have you survived? You know what? Let's be harsh. Why hasn't this thing been resolved? It's because the Scarlet Chorus scoff at the Great General's plans. They aren't carrying their weight. They should be using their great numbers to patrol and harass the enemy, if you ask me. I think they're intentionally going easy on the Oathbreaker. She grinds her fist into the palm. Okay, don't accuse them of treason just yet. Plus, I have verse here with me. Even if they listen to us, are they even capable of following orders? The Scarlet Chorus doesn't have a chain of command. Just a rabble of gang bosses cutting each other's throats for advancement. Pissing on the disfavored is like a badge of honor. I mean, I see why. You guys are all petty, if you don't mind me saying so. I mean, verse is right here, people. Okay, let's see. Tell me about this disfavored. As you were. I don't want to hear these people complain anymore. Plus, we gotta get to some more gameplay. Oh, here's another rapidly disappearing thing. Okay, ready? Let's see if we can read it. Weapons and armor are stacked with neat precision on this transport cart. Every spear is honed and oiled, ready for battle. Oh, I did it. I did it. Did we talk to this guy? I mean, this guy seems like he might be a shop. Oh no, if you see the chorus causing problems, let me know and I'll crack some heads. You know, like, you gotta stop looking at each other as enemies. I'm beginning to question, like, exactly why Kairos thought these two armies were effective. Let's see, do these people have anything to say? Hail Kairos, and this. Oh, that's just one of our prisoners. Like, why do we just tie them up? Why can't you just kill them? Anyway, your arrival pleases our master. So, we are gonna head out down to, I think, the Scarlet Chorus camp. Ooh, so this is just how we move. See up here, days can go by. So today is Judge's Day, the 18th of Span of Swords in 431. So we are in Vendrian's Well. This is Vendrian's Well. It is the nation of Apex that I conquered in Conquest, but they did a horrible job of holding on to it. I'm kind of disappointed at that. Okay, so disfavored camp. This fort was constructed... So we're going to the disfavored camp. I'm sorry. This fort was constructed shortly after routing rebels along the valley's western edge. The Archon Graven Ash directs all disfavored efforts from this location. So it takes us 3 hours to get there, which will get us to, I think, 10 in the morning. Okay, so we're here. What's going on here? Take what you can carry, but leave your cart. Otherwise, we seize you and your wares. So what's going on here? This is robbery. Oh, I can solve something. Okay. Crescent Runner. I think this is like a scout woman. Hail, Fatebinder. The disfavored scout nods, I was right, at your approach. Camp's on up ahead. Don't mind us just clearing out the rabble. I mean, but you're kind of stealing from this guy. Sterling Hagnon? Oh, he's from Lethian's Crossing. So, if I did Lethian's Crossing instead of Apex in Conquest, this guy would have liked me or hated me. Depends on what I would have done. Okay, so Sterling Hagnon, poor man. I still don't understand what I've done to offend. I respect that these are now disfavored lands, and I'm happy to give the Legion a proper toll, but she's going on about trading rights. Trading rights. What nonsense is that? I'm not allowed to trade... wow, I can't speak or read. I am not allowed to trade one thing for another. It's not like I'm selling weapons to angry peasants or anything of the sort. So I can say you're on disfavored land. These warriors have every right to kill you. Oh, really? You should be more thankful they're even listening to you speak. Well, he's not technically an Oathbreaker, and he's from Lethian's Crossing, people who are loyal to us. So I don't think I want to be, like, harsh on him. Let's see, the Overlord regulates all trade. If you lack proper permits, your goods are forfeit. This is none of my concern, carry on. Well, I mean, if he doesn't have permits, I'll go on that. I'm a justice guy, but I mean, I shouldn't be like, oh, they have the right to kill you and stuff. Okay, a trade permit. Well, I mean, to whom would I speak for such a thing? Not us and not our problem. Well, it's kind of your problem. You've made it your problem, Mrs. Crescent Runner. Maybe march your butt to Bastard City and plead your case before Tunon. But we'll lighten your burden and relieve you of your wares first. That should make the long trek a bit more bearable. Come on, don't be rude. Oh, you're on disfavored land, these warriors. Okay. Anything to be argued before Tunon may be argued before me. I agree, because I'm his agent. You'd best start making a very strong argument as to why I should help you. Yeah, okay, let's be justice woman. You have lost favor with the disfavored. You could say they disfavor me now. God. What's there to discuss? We should kill this mongrel and... The warrior pauses, placing her hand in front of her mouth. If the Fatebinder wishes to weigh in on the matter, courtesy demands we listen. Yeah, you think courtesy demands. I'm kind of your boss right now. The soldier clears her throat, looking at you expectantly. This is a disfavored matter, but I know the agents of the court do so love to throw their judgments around. Oh, yes, because I'm trying to throw my weight around. Let's see. Well, you could rob me now and have my supplies today. The merchant grabs a flask from his cart. Or you can leave me alive and have fermented honey all year long. I even know a few family recipes for painkillers and healing drafts. Drafts or draughts? I think it's drafts. I always hate how that's written. Certainly any army will need those. I agree. He uncorks a small ceramic vial, and the aroma of cloves and lanolin assaults your nose. These are essential goods to the war effort. We should leave the supplier intact. Would be wise. Lore 30, what a coincidence. Your family recipe for wound paste smells just like the Scarlet Fury's own concoction. Where did you steal this? Ooh. If the disfavored have reason to question these items, I shall trust their judgment. You know, since we are a magic-y person, we will use our lore skill to question him. Okay. Oh, I've caught him. The merchant tenses up, his face flushing red. I don't know what you're getting at. Athletics, I don't have enough athletics. To the disfavored, I think this tearsman needs a little roughing up. You were right. Kill this liar and share the proceeds with the Legion. You know, he stole. And, yeah, okay. I mean, Louise has got enough blood on her hands, I think. Wouldn't hurt with a bit more. You have gained favor with the disfavored, so they no longer disfavor me. No, please, I can explain. Nope, you didn't. How do you know a tearsman is lying? His lips are moving. The soldier nods to her comrades with a quick flash of iron. The merchant is gutted. Okay. Well, there we go. Some quick highway justice. Verse. Oh, I've gained loyalty with Verse liked that. Even though the disfavored liked it, she also liked it. Clean kill. Cleaner than he deserved anyway. I would have done a better job of it, but I don't begrudge you for currying favor with the ironclads. Well, I mean, at least she's sensible. She's more sensible than the rest of these people. Let's pick through what's useful. If you find anything of merit, report it to the Iron Marshal. And Fatebinder, thanks for making the right call. Every time we show the locals a dram of civility, they spit on our good nature. Let us never fall to their treachery again. So far, Louise has been doing a good job of dispensing justice. Well, I mean, our own version of justice. That Tarkus Demos guy, we dispensed justice on him. We done poor Mr. Hagnon with his horrid name. We dispensed justice on him. So seems like we are doing our job as a Fatebinder. Okay. Verse says, slow down a moment. I know we're both eager to watch the Archons bicker over tactics like a pair of magpies, but I need to ask you something first. I mean, I have time for you, Verse. The voices of Narat told me that you've come as a mediator. Considering the source, well, I can't help but feel I'm only hearing half the story. So let's have it out. What's so special about you? What's so special about me? Girl, I killed a queen. I dispensed. You just saw my version of highway justice. I read an edict. I'm here to deliver an edict from Kairos. I could just say that. Lore, lie. I don't want to lie to her. What else has the voices in her told you? I have nothing to tell you. You know what? Just be honest. I want to make Verse like me. Gain loyalty. That makes a crazy kind of sense, considering how long the siege has taxed the armies. I can understand why Kairos would send you with an edict to speed things along. Have you read it? Do you know what it says? Okay. I mean, I have to read it before it takes effect, but I don't think she'll like what's on it. Okay. The Archons must claim Ascension Hall. That was the giant spire we saw on the map. And then by Kairos' Day of Swords, or all will perish. Day of Swords, the 26th of every month, or span, month is a span, is Kairos' Day. Little leader holiday. It is a day of holiday and rest for all within the Overlord's empire. Each Kairos' Day is the last day of its span, is referred to by the span's name. Kairos' Day of Swords, therefore, is the 26th day of the span of swords. Okay, makes sense. You know what? I might as well just tell her. You have gained more loyalty, so she really likes my honesty. One more thing for the Archons to fight over. Well, thanks for cluing me in. If Kairos sends any lightning our way, just tell me when to duck. Lightning? Oh, I see. Why so suspicious? What else has the voices of Nerat told you? Enough of this. You know what? I kind of want to get something out of her. She got something out of me. I get something out of her. What has that dude told you? Only that I could find you in Edgering Ruins. Truthfully, I could have picked you out of the crowd. You're the only one of us who hasn't spent the last few months bathing in the stink of the Matani River. She laughs, but there's a forced nature to it. Of course there's a forced nature. She's bathing in a river. Let's see. Why so suspicious? It's just a feeling I got. When the Archons are together, the air gets taut as a bowstring. I can't help but think that no amount of compromise will get them seeing eye to eye. I kind of agree. So why invite a mediator from Tunon's court? It doesn't add up. Why do you think the Archons are at odds? Because they literally hate each other. Both of their armies literally hate each other. I've been with the Scarlet Corps since the early days of the conquest. Oh, so she's not so she was picked up during the conquest. So I can say it's been building for a few years now. There's an energy about those two, like a pair of storms moving to collide. Oh. I heard tell that Graven Ash and the Voices of Nerat shared some bad blood in the Northern Empire, but I didn't know any of the particulars. That's absurd. If the Archons can't put past behind them, they are unfit to command. You know what? I agree. Oh, I've gained fear. Oh, that's okay. Quick to anger, are we? I'm not disagreeing with you, but I would take care where you speak your mind. Someone isn't always eager to report slander to their favorite Archon. So, she's threatening me. With all the power they wield, those types are not quick to forgive. I kind of agree. So, I really ought to be meeting with the Archons. I agree with that. So, I've gained loyalty. So, honesty is the best policy. I feel like Louise is turning out to be a shimmer of hope in this bleak land. The war tent is just past the center of camp. She nods towards the northeast. One last thing, be careful around these disfavored types. They take their work seriously and most have suffered too many blows to the head. I mean, I think you've all suffered blows to the head. You're in an army. What do we have here? Step closer and present yourself. Dude, I'm the Fate Binder. You should know me. I have a symbol. Well, look at you. Our gate crasher from the court is still in one piece. Gate crasher from the court? Oh, the Gates of Judgment is the name given to the mountain pass. Oh, I see. So this is when I stormed the pass back at the Bastard City. The guard pounds his chest plate in salute. Welcome to disfavored camp. Always happy to... welcome. Welcome to disfavored camp. He's a caveman. Always happy to have an honored ally pay us a visit. Do I salute? Or do I do the glare silently thing? I'm sorry, but with the helmet, it's hard to tell a face. I mean, I want to do that. No. Should I keep with the caveman? You know what? I'm keeping with the caveman. No reason for you to remember me. I was 2 files over, 1 rank behind. The Longbeards in the Legion were so mad at having to, in their words, babysit Tunon's novels. But you fought well. Not as well as us, but certainly better than those dumb pukes in the chorus. Literally. You insult me, and then you insult my companion. I don't like this dude. Go on in. The soldier gestures toward the gate. Archons are expecting you. You will find them in the war tent, center of camp. This man does not speak properly. Okay, so, I think we might stop the video just before we head into, the war tent, but I know that there are a couple people to talk to around here. Pentabor, hail to you, Pentabor. I like that. He sounds like one of those bards, hail to you, guardian of the law. The man dressed in merchant finery greets you with a smile. If you have a few excess rings weighing you down, best unburden yourself before the battle. I like Pentabor. I mean, I've only known him for a second. But still, you know that if the disfavored suffer a merchant in their camp, that must be, a man selling only the finest of provisions and armaments. He points to his collection of shields, rations, satchels, wineskins, and other sundries. Take a look and see if something interests you. Let me see your wares. How did you come to work with the disfavored? Farewell. You know what? I'm gonna leave this guy for later. I might do some shopping after we meet with the Archons next episode, but for now, I'm gonna say farewell. I can always come back to him. Travel well, and I'll be here should you need to trade again. So I know that there are a couple people I need to talk to around here. I think Barrack is the guy I need to talk to. Can't make out the ironclad soldier's expression under his twisted helmet. He merely stares at you. I know that guy is a companion, like Verse. He can become one of my allies. Okay, so I think I must be wrong about there being other people I can talk to. Important people I can talk to, at least. What's this dude's name? Isotanus. Let's talk to Isotanus. I think he has a name, so he might be important. Isotanus. Curses the air as a blade of thin iron breaks in half beneath his hammer. Repairing weapons with scrap isn't exactly why I got into this craft, but our supplies are spent. He wipes the sweat from his brow and gets a better look at you. I ask, why not forge bronze? Bronze will do in a pinch, but don't get me wrong. It can take a beating and get bent back into shape, unlike this stubborn iron we have here. He glances at a pile of his work with dread. And we always have plenty of tin and copper lying around, so supplies aren't the problem. It's rare a smith who can churn out military-grade bronze consistently. It's a rare smith who can... These people all talk stupid. It's a rare smith who can churn out military-grade bronze consistently. More often than not, it comes out soft. Look around the camp. We're garbing the Legion head to toe in iron because it's cheaper and easier to produce for the masses. Couldn't do that with bronze. Well, I mean, but bronze works. They call the disfavored the Iron Legion for a reason. Strategy and skill may be our backbone, but our claws are made of iron, the good stuff that comes from the Smiths and Lethians crossing. I mean, I can see it. Stick with tradition. Why not forge your own iron? Or you mentioned an iron shortage. Maybe this will help him. Isotanus. I'm afraid so. The last shipment sent down the Mittani went missing near Echo Call Crossing. I'm afraid we won't be seeing any more now that the valley is sealed. Forge-bound iron is Tunon's responsibility. Why is this the first I'm hearing of it? Forge-bound. Oh, Mage Smith sworn to Kairos' service. Let's see. Keep your voice down. Isotanus flinches and lowers his own. Graven Ash doesn't want to cause panic or pass any information to the Vendrian Guard. Best case scenario, the iron tumbled off a boat and is resting on a riverbed. Worst case, it ends up in enemy hands. Well, I mean, if you're using iron, they shouldn't be too scary using iron. If I find myself in Echo Call, I suppose I can keep an eye out. What an embarrassing display of incompetence. Count me out. You know what? I'm going to help out Isotanus, because I want to help out our armies as much as I can. I appreciate that, as does the Great General, more than you might guess. Great General is Graven Ash Kim Jong-un in disguise? Maybe he isn't quick to offer his thanks to outsiders, but I know he will be grateful for your help. It would be a boon to the war effort if our iron was recovered. You can trust me to handle this. I'm here to help, even if that means cleaning up the Archon's mess. You know what? Louise isn't happy with anything that's going on here. I'm going to go with the second option. You have gained wrath with the disfavored. No need to salt the wound, Fatebinder. None of us is mistaken in thinking that the siege has gone exactly as planned. He glances to a crate beside him and points to a small set of notches on the wood. You see that? That is how we tell apart our iron shipments from the rest. Inconspicuous so people don't go snooping around. If you want, you'll keep your eye out for these. Good hunting. Thank you. Oh, and this is another shop. So I won't shop with him just yet. So I'm going to say farewell to Isotanus. And you know what? We have hit the 26-minute mark here on the recording. It's probably going to be a bit shorter because of what I'm editing out. But you know what? We are going to head... yeah, I think I'm going to sign off. So we will go into this war tent in the next episode. We're going to have a bit of fun. And we will definitely get into the meat of all this. And then probably... we'll get into actual questing instead of just talking to people. So, thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe. Tell me if you like the series. Tell me if it's boring. Tell me if I should spice it up or cut out dialogue. I'm trying to keep the dialogue. I try and cut out a few dialogue choices just to make it go quicker. But if you want to see everything, just ask me, tell me. And then, yeah, if you want to see more combat, hopefully in the next couple of videos we will get to that. So thank you very much for watching. I love you all, and yeah, please subscribe. Okay, bye everyone.